Hello, my beautiful Virgo, and welcome to this weekly reading. This is the first week of April 2025, but if you come here and it's not April, it doesn't matter because it's meant for you. Everything is timeless, so everything is happening simultaneously anyways, past, present, future. So I'm just doing this for the followers that follow me on a weekly. So this first week of April, we have the eclipse aftermath, so the lunar eclipse you're dealing with, and we're moving into a solar eclipse, and then we have Mercury in retrograde in your 8th house. What is the 8th house? Is death, regeneration, taxes, sex, it's finances and that. So it's also you're with a partner. If you're married, it's significant. There could be some changes there for you. There could be some quarreling as well when it comes to finances, when it comes to, buying, selling a house, kind of energy. I'm feeling it. So here it's like there's a financial reflection, there's like intimacy coming up, and it's asking for you to examine a little bit this. And it's going to be a little uncomfortable with the Mercury in retrograde, which is important for us to face things kind of thing. So it's very indicative of your overall energy, which is storms. Which to me is always an energy like a tower. It's a 23-5, so extremes happening. Things are blowing up in your face, or they don't have to be so extreme, like it's scary or thunderous, but it's coming up. And I kind of do like the fact that she's on the green grass and there's the water flowing. So it's like it has to like blow up, explode, so that it flows, like abundance flows. So some of you, it like the financials of your life is exploding. It's like, oh my God, it's like you feel like you're at the wit's end of things, like it's not really working out for you, but the universe said, can you just trust that this has to happen so that it flows, right? We need to shake things up for it to loosen up in your life. Even it has to do with relationships. Like a lot of you are, I have like a little flower growing in my plant. Okay. A lot of you are like holding on to your old energy of, I used to, and they're like, okay, enough of the used to. Like, we gotta shake things up. You can't live in the past anymore, Virgo. It's enough with you living there. Look, we're like, the reason you're feeling uncomfortable in certain situations in your life is because we need you to get to the next level. I freaking love this, actually. Okay, let's do the the Empress energy, fertility. So some of you think are having a baby, the baby is coming, or this is Empress energy. What is that? It's like standing in your power. Look at her. She is all encompassing. She has all this beautiful energy, light energy around her. She's birthing something new, the heart chakra. She's opening herself up, getting ready to receive. No more living in this anymore. No more. Like, she's owning herself. She's owning her power. She's generous with love for herself too. Not only for everybody else. She is a nurturing person, the Empress. She's a Taurus, Libra energy. So she's very giving. But at the same time, the Empress has to be giving to herself first, and she knows it, before she can be generous with other people. So this is like fully moving into your own. Like, this is a mother energy. Some of you who are mothers, this could be something significant that you're moving into. The universe is saying, like, let's move more into a mother role. Like, stop putting so much energy on your work and put more on your, on your relationship and your bonds at home. It could be that. It could be other things. It could be you moving into your CEO role, if you are, Whatever. This is a feeling of ownership, but in a sense of falling in love with you in whatever area of your life you're in, whether it's job, whether it's your family, whether it's your home, falling in love with your home, redecorating, renovating according to you, not doing things for another. The Empress and the Emperor, they work together. They're very strong. She's the queen of all queens, and he's the king of all kings. So it's like they have love for themselves first and foremost, and that's why they work together well. Kind of energy. I love it. Let's see. I mean, this also, it could be the storm is like you're fighting, maybe arguing with your mother. You're arguing with a woman in your life just because of the storm here. Or you're even arguing with yourself. Like you're not really taking full ownership of your role here. You're blaming other people for where you are in your life, and the Empress doesn't blame other people. She takes, like, if there's a mistake that's been made, she's like, okay, I own it. I'm gonna give it love. I'm gonna move into it with love, you know, and nurturing. I'm gonna nurture my mistakes. I'm gonna nurture my where I'm at in my life. I love that, actually. Okay. Okay, so your current energy is the Eight of Wands, accelerated motion. So things are moving quickly. This is Sagittarius energy. There's definitely, with the Empress and the Eight of Wands, some big movement showing up here. Like you are making a decision that's going to change your life completely. But you're making this decision for yourself for the first time in a long time. You're not doing it because you are, like, you might be doing it for your children as well, 100%, because you're the Empress. But it's like you standing up in your dream, doing, like, following your passion, following your vocation, following your creativity. This is creativity. Being the creator. I really feel here that some of you are, maybe you were having a hard time making a decision about your next steps. And the Empress is like, okay, bringing you the confidence to do it. Because the Eight of Wands is kind of an energy. This could be communication as well. This could be someone, if some of you were looking for a job, perhaps, they could be like, hey, you're getting the job and we want you to be the manager or the supervisor or whatever. Or someone could be asking to collaborate with you. Someone is coming for you specifically. That's what I kind of feel, Virgo. It's like your role, because you're owning it. Because you're finally opening yourself to love and also opening yourself to receiving. And the Empress is not living in the old energy. She does not live there because she can't live there anymore, because she can't evolve that way. So she's showing us how to evolve. She's leading the way. So she's actually helping you here move through this storm. So you want abundance to come in. You want love to come in. You know, you know what this also is? Also, open your heart to opportunities. Ask for the opportunities. Say, I'm open and ready to receive any opportunity that the universe has for me. Period. You don't have to say it 1,000 times. You just say it once and believe it. And boom, it's yours. That's how easy it is, by the way, just to let you know. Because it's all in believing. When you don't believe and you just say it because I just told you to say it, it's not going to come. Start believing in yourself. Start believing, like I said to Leo, start believing in this power that you have within you. You have so much power. You are the Empress, or you're the Emperor if you're a male watching this. You are the Emperor and the Empress. The reason the storm is here is to shake shit up in your life because you're stagnant. You're just like, you can't be status quo. We cannot be status quo. If you're watching me, you know that you're already in a higher frequency. You can't. It just doesn't work. So I kind of love this. Oh, the Five of Pentacles is your what is it? Your challenge, which is a fear of money. That's what, yeah, it's a big thing for Virgos and Taurus. This is a Taurus energy. Taurus is showing up. So your brother and sister is showing up here. And this fear of Oh, this could be so interesting. It's like some of you maybe have been offered a different job, or you've been offered a new opportunity, a new home, or someone has asked you, you want to go traveling with me, you want to go on a road trip, you want to do this with me. Someone has like, or maybe you haven't yet, but there's could be coming, and then you're going to be like, oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I can't do this. I have to think about money. I gotta think about money. I'm like, or I'm depressed. I'm sad, and the universe is like, yo, man, that doesn't work. And I'm telling you this now, and I wanna share this with you. These insights that I keep getting every week and every day too, because the more you attach yourself to a persona that you're not, because you're an avatar. You're like Sabrina is. I'm doing things for, like Sabrina is doing things for me, but I'm helping Sabrina, right? I'm like helping her get through this, and knowing that she is always afraid of money. She's never gonna get money because she's the creator of her dream. So, like, step into the Empress role, people. Virgo, stop being afraid, because money is a linear construct. It's like in the illusion, money. Like, oh, and this need for we have to have money to survive is bullshit. It's a belief system. It's a limited belief system that you have brought on from your parents, from your grandparents, from society. They tell you have to have money, and if you change that up in your mind, you change it in your energy, things change. If you keep think you're not enough, you compare yourself to other people, you're like, I'm not like financially sound like everybody else. Everybody else is making all this big money and I'm not. And so what? If you want to be financially abundant, then you are. Believe that you are, and it will show up. I really feel like that. There's like some of you feeling lesser than because other people are, or some of you are experiencing, maybe you lost a job. Maybe you are, maybe some of you have lost your home. Maybe some of you, I know that it's challenging in this now moment, say, oh, well, it's not just that, Sabrina. I understand it. Trust me, I understand it. But can you see it as a blessing? This is the blessing. And the Mercury in retrograde in 8th house, I kind of love that, because that's what's coming up for you. Is changing the way you see finances. Changing the way you spend money. Changing the way you receive money. Change the way you create opportunity in your life. Because you choose the direction of your life. Nobody else does that for you. Nobody. And when you give energy to banks and governments and everyone else in your life that you think that they have more power than you, then this is where you are. You end up all the time. This is the key. Do not give them power. Start giving yourself power like you're the emperor and the empress, and watch as things change in your life. This is like hope. People, hope is here. The 17 is the star card. The star is your hopes and dreams coming true. And I'm loving this. I'm really loving this energy, because this is very much an energy where Virgo shows up a lot. You put so much pressure on yourself to be something. You always put pressure on yourself to outperform everyone. You're very perfectionist. You're like always like you fear the storm. You always want to live in this, but the storm is what brings this, right? Like you have to move through this to get to that. Don't stay stagnant in a relationship because you think that you're never going to find love again. Don't stay stagnant in a job because you think you're never going to find the perfect job for you. Don't stay stagnant because you're afraid you're never going to make the money again. Because you're the creator of your dream. You can do everything you want. And it's not a pipe dream, and this is not a fantasy that I'm talking to you about. This is for reals, people. and start doing the work. Really move into the Emperor and the Empress role here. You'll see that the light will start shining in your life. You are a star on this earth. Act like it. You know, there's a lot of, you could watch a lot of videos on YouTube as act as if videos. Act as if you are what your dream. But not only you have to act as if, you have to fully believe it. You have to live in the knowing that you are whatever it is that you want to be. And it will come true. Why? Because you are the architect of your dream. So some of you are going through some struggles when it comes to money. Some of you are going through some struggles when it comes to your job, when you're home. You might be even losing a home, for all I know, with the Five of Pentacles. But can you see that as the blessing? That you're needing to move into something else. Maybe you need to move into something smaller or bigger. Or someone is going to come to you with an opportunity and say, hey, I'm looking for a roommate or whatever. To me, I love this. There's a beautiful feeling of hope and your dreams coming true here. So you might be going through what feels like a storm right now, and some of you might not. Some of you are like on a high. And whenever that storm does show up in your life, you'll know it. You'll know, okay, this is a blessing. This is something here to show me that something is not working in my life. And stop attaching to it. And stop bringing up how I used to do it before, or how my parents did it, or how everyone else does it. Because really you know. And what is, like, you have to live a little bit in the dream world. Because in the dream world is where you actually make things come true. And you got to believe that. I love this. Okay, so your advice is, my fearless freedom lights up the world. Look at this. It's time to get fearless, my beautiful Virgos. Stop playing safe. You know, Virgos have a tendency to play safe a little bit. They go within the lines. They don't want to ruffle too many feathers. They want people to start talking about them, you know, whatever. And it's like, it's not about that. It's not about being a rebel. It's not about being that. It's just about owning yourself. Fucking being the Empress. Really is. Through the thick and the thin. You know, through the storms and through the serenity. Owning it. Saying, okay, this is my dream. And this is how I want it to be. I don't know if your mothers or fathers here and you have children. Obviously, you have your dream will spill into your kids as well. But you got to not only be working for these children as well. You got to be like, you are the leader by example. You're the hermit. So your next advice is, true manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. Receiving, people. Receiving. That's what the heart chakra is all about, is opening yourself to receiving love. But you can receive love if you're always giving. Right? You can't receive love if you're always, well, I'm not good enough, or I don't have enough money. He or she's not going to like me because you know what? The person who loves you for your soul, doesn't love you for your facade. And if they do, then that's not the right fit. Next. Fearless, people. Wow, what a beautiful advice you have. You have unconditional trust from Mother Mary, the Virgin Mary, and Celestite. I'm going to read to you number 31. Let's see what she's got to say to you. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be religious. This is just your soul sister coming at you here. When this oracle comes to you, it brings guidance. It's safer to trust unconditionally in the divine guiding hand than the limited perspective of your own mind. The divine can and will navigate you safely through your life journey if you allow it. You don't have to be afraid. You'll handle whatever you need to handle and you'll do it well. But you have the opportunity to avoid unnecessary suffering and enjoy a smoother journey by trusting unconditionally that your affairs are going to work out. Why not take the opportunity for yourself and for the divine to manifest itself even more brilliantly through you into the world? Do that for yourself now and the rest of us by trusting that everything is working out. I mean, I just wanted to read it, but that was clearly unconditional trust. It's like trusting that this is showing up because, or the storm is showing up because that is what is meant for you right now. You need to shake shit up in your life because you're leading a life of stagnancy. Anyways, all right, this is awesome. You're like, really? It is. It's freaking awesome. Come on, people. We are in a place of moving into something that's going to change the course of the world. So you got to start believing in yourself, and you got to stop holding on to the negative that's showing up, because the negative is only showing up to stir it up for you to focus and say, oh, no, this is not, I'm not accepting this. No, I'm not going to live in this either. I'm not going to live in fear, and I'm not going to live in this manipulation or control, because I'm the creator of my dream. All right, my beautiful Virgo. This is, oh no, you know what? I forgot to give this to Leo. I'm going to have to go do this. I have dice with numbers and what else? With astrological signs. So I'm going to roll these, and I'm going to show you what is showing up here. I'm like trying to think or remember. Okay, this is Leo. Leo showing up. And you have 11, 6, and 4. 4. So 11, 6, and 4. 11, 6, 17, and 4, 21. Nice energy. Okay, so I'm going to leave you down below. You can use them however you want. These are your energies, your numbers of the week. You can play lottery with them, do whatever it is you feel. It could show up. You could see, it could be something that is showing you to pay attention to. So pay attention to those numbers. Also, thank you, Elize, for being a Ko-fi member. If you'd like to support me on a monthly basis like she does, please join my membership and book a session with me if you'd like to talk or tarot or like, share, comment, subscribe. Check your sun and the moon, and I will see you next week, my beautiful Virgos. You got this. Love you. Bye.